Now, every once in a while, like once in a blue moon, a game comes out that's so over the top, so gory, so satisfyingly violent that you just get a tingle running down your spine whenever you play it. And this game I have here today is that type of game. You can even knock people's heads off with the butt of a shotgun. That's dope. Now, what game would I be talking about? None other than... Yeah, this is Gears of War 3, but I got the digital version of Gears of War 4 and I had this box laying around, so I had to use it. It's off my face, so you guys are probably already sick of me.
All right, let's get right into this. Roll the clip. All right, so just to get this out of the way before we start the actual conversation piece, the beautiful bloodbath that you're watching on screen right now was recorded on Windows 10 PC on ultra high settings. But when it comes down to it, guys, I've said it before, it's not about how the game looks, it's about how it feels. And I think I played it just enough to let you know that the game feels great. So a little bit of backstory first. I guess you could call me a Gears of War veteran. I've played Gears of War ever since the very first one. I loved number 1, loved number 2. Number 3 was okay. And honestly, guys, after that, when Judgment came out and when Epic and Cliffy B weren't working on the game anymore, I pretty much wrote the whole series off. So anyway, I purchased the game more out of curiosity and boredom than I was super hyped for it because I wasn't really paying attention to it. I didn't think it was going to be very good. But goddamn, am I happy that I got it. If you've never played a Gears of War game before, it's really hard to explain how the game feels. The Gears of War is a very unique feeling game with the roadie running and the wall bouncing and everything like that, so it's really hard to explain to you. But imagine if you played Gears of War 3 and Gears of War 1, it's kind of somewhere in between, which I think they nailed it. The characters feel heavy and meaty, but not too heavy like Gears of War 1, and not too light like Gears of War 3. It's right in the middle. It's like the too hot porridge and the too cold porridge, and then the one in the middle that's just right. So anyway, yeah, the characters feel good. I did play a little bit of single player as well, and I can say the set pieces in this game are like mind-blowing. There's no more locusts or anything, and right now, where I am in single player without really giving away too many spoilers or anything, you fight robots, and that's all you fight, and I'm still kind of hesitant to say that's a good decision, but it kind of makes sense to progress the story. I haven't really played too much of story yet, so I don't know what characters are actually coming back and which ones are new. There's a lot of new characters right now, which is also good for the series. Where I think the whole package in this game comes together, though, is not in multiplayer and not single player. It's more Horde mode, which you can play multiplayer as well. So in Horde 3.0, it's very team-based. You need to work very well with your team in order to actually progress far. So if you try to lone wolf it and go out and kind of do your own thing, you're really not going to be doing very good, and you're not going to be helping your team in Horde mode at all. And another thing I noticed right away with not only Horde mode, but all the customization in the game as well, a lot of it is overwhelming at times. There's just so much customization, so many new things that I need to relearn again because they're different from past Gears games, and there's so many different things in Horde. There's so many weapon skins. They have supply drop things now. There's a couple different currencies, which I still don't know what they're for, what the names of them are. Moving on here, the guns are very interesting. There's a lot of guns in this game. I don't know the exact number, but there are a lot. You still have your Lancer, you have your Retro Lancer, you have your old school hammerburst, which is fucking awesome. Also, another gun I'm super fucking excited about. Sorry about the swearing, but I am super excited. The boltok is back as well. That feels very good. I used it for a little bit. One note, they did take the sawed-off shotgun out. I haven't seen it yet. I kind of enjoyed using that gun sometimes. I know I'm probably in the minority, but I'm kind of sad to see that gun go. But for the most part, all the returning guns do feel exactly the same as they did in Gears of War 3. The Lancer, the gnasher, all that stuff. There are a couple of new power weapons as well. A couple that I do like, there's like a railgun. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it handles much like a railgun, and I'm pretty sure it's a one-hit kill. My favorite new weapon, however, is probably the drop shot. It's pretty fun to use. And again, guys, stressing the content. There's so many new guns to use. There's so many new skins for the guns to use. There's so many new character skins. There's like 50 right now. And piggybacking off of that, my next point is the game modes. There's so many different game modes. I don't even know what I was playing half the time because it changed all the time. So there is a new vote system now. So at the end of every match, you stay in the same lobby, and then everybody votes for whatever they want to play next. It could be a number of different game modes and maps. So I would say my favorite new game mode that they added to this game is called Arms Race. So it's pretty much, if you've ever played Call of Duty, it's like gun game. So you're still on a team with, I think 4 or 5 different people, and you need to kill, I think it's 3 or 4 people to progress to the next gun. And I found myself having a lot of fun with this game, playing with my friends and stuff. I think because it throws that monkey wrench in and that one twist to where you could be in the middle of a battle with one gun, maybe a power weapon or something, and then your weapon's gonna switch on you in the middle of the fight. And it's chaotic because you could be shooting at somebody, gunning them down with a gnasher or something, and the next thing you know, you have like a pistol in your hand and they're turning around and they've got the gnasher. A lot of game modes also did make a return. I know Warzone and Execution, all your typical gear stuff is in there. I believe Annex is back and King of the Hill as well, and also Guardian, which I'm having kind of fun with Guardian in this game. So I'm definitely having a lot of fun with multiplayer. I could see myself playing it for a really long time. It definitely has enough content to keep players coming back for more, which is very awesome. As far as the way PC players versus Xbox players are going to be handled, as far as my knowledge goes, PC players play with other PC players and other Xbox players play with other Xbox players. There's no cross-platform yet. I don't know if they're going to add that or if it's just not possible for them right now, but I think they're doing that mainly to keep keyboarders and everything on the PC version, you know, to create a fair enough experience for everybody. And let's talk about the art style and the art direction and visuals and everything for a minute. Now, Gears of War was always a cutting edge, beautiful, gory, something about it just made destruction and death look beautiful. And Gears of War 4 is no exception. The game clearly benefits a lot from Unreal Engine 4 with weather effects. There's lots of wind and there's lots of different weather and there's things rolling around, pipes rolling at you. I think a pipe actually killed me one time in single player. Huge copper pipe just took my fucking head off. But the blood and the gore and the overtop action is like what makes me so happy inside. I don't know why, it's like the inner sadistic and demons like coming out of me. But this game is so satisfying when you go up and ping pong somebody's head off with a shotgun. It's absolutely over the top insanity, and it's so pleasing. But yeah, a lot of these impressions, these are kind of just impressions on what I have of the game so far. I need to have more time with it to give a full synopsis of if the game's really good or not, but so far it feels really well. Thanks again, guys, for taking a listen today. I will definitely have more Gears of War content on the channel if you guys do like this, so make sure to leave a thumbs up if you like it to support some Gears content. I'm gonna have some different ideas for more different types of Gears videos and switch it up a little bit. But again, thank you guys so much. We're almost at 500 subs, which the channel is doing absolutely amazing so far. So keep pounding that like button, keep subscribing, everybody out there. And I think I'm going to see you all in the next video. Take it easy, y'all.
So the cat is finally out of the bag with the Pixel phones. Yay! Now, they're being greeted very differently from very different user bases.